Hi everybody, Bunny Berry here, 100-day raw food challenge. It's day 63. And yeah, I've still got a little bit of pink eye. But I have been in bed almost all day today, just sleeping and resting my eyes and drinking just water all day to give my body a chance to maybe stop everything it was doing with digestion and put a little more focus on where my body needed help in my eyes. As you can see, my eyes are still puffy. You know, when I smile, I've got real puffs, and even my whole face looks kind of puffy and swollen. And my voice sounds really like I got a frog in my throat. So I think that I don't know. I'm going to go see my general practitioner tomorrow and see if he thinks that it's allergies or conjunctivitis. And, you know, just at least get his opinion and then treat myself accordingly. The suggestion to use rose water is really interesting to me, so I'm going to go to the health food store and try to get some rose water in order to use it as drops to relieve at least relieve the symptoms, that dry symptom and the sticky, gooey stuff. So thank you guys so much for that. 2 people recommended that, Wendy D and the Hippie Muffin. I love that name. That's one of my YouTube friends, the Hippie Muffin. Hippie Muffin suggested rose water too, so I will give that a try to see if it will relieve the symptoms. Somebody on YouTube also recommended that I cut the hair out of my eyes. Love you guys, seriously. And I noticed the same thing after my last video, so I did give myself a bang trim. Thank you, Freckleface. I really appreciate that suggestion. That was one of those practical suggestions that sometimes you're like, oh, yeah, you think maybe I should do that? Oh, okay. So thank you. Yeah, I am getting ready this week to go to Raw Union to celebrate the wedding of Matt Monarch and Angela Stokes. And we're also going to be covering it for Raw Food Magazine, so that's exciting. The online version of Raw Food Magazine is out today, so if you are a subscriber, you should be getting an email with a link, and then the print version is hot on its heels. This issue has been quite challenging to get out the door this month for various reasons, which I will not go into and bore you with the logistics of print production. But the issue changed many, many times throughout the last couple of weeks. And so the online version is up, and it should be mailed on Friday or Monday from our printer. So thank you for your patience if you've been waiting. Yeah, I'm excited about going to Oregon. I'm also really excited because I started looking at a map of that area, and it's actually only like 10 miles away from Ashland, Oregon, where the Oregon Shakespeare Festival is held. And I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, some of you know that I studied theater, and Shakespeare, I love Shakespeare. I love the writing. I love Shakespearean acting. I love everything about it. So I am going to get to see Macbeth, which is my favorite Shakespearean play, and a play that I stage managed and actually have played the role of Hecate, who is one of the witches, the head witch, and I've also played the role of Lady Macbeth in a production. So that play is very, very dear to my heart, and I feel really lucky to get to be in a place where I could go and see a real professional Shakespearean festival. The show looks wonderful, so it's just so exciting, and I had no idea it was so close to the site where Matt and Angela are getting married. So I get to I get to get a little bit of my artist on, my little artistic side. And you know what? I'd really like to open this up, to open this thread up as a discussion of what you do for fun when you are not focusing on raw food. Sometimes I think our forum gets so narrowly focused to just food, but you guys are also people out there, and I'm a person who has interest in puppetry. Obviously, these are my puppets in the background, and also in theater and in scrapbooking and in all sorts of artistic mediums. And I also really like dogs. And I like knitting, although I'm not very good at it. And I like, there are lots of things that I like. And so I'd like for you guys to talk a little bit today about what you do outside of your raw food life. Like, what do you like to do? Not what do you do, like people ask you, what do you do? I always say, I don't know. I'm an artist, even though I don't, I've never had, I have, but my main jobs have not been in the arts per se, but that's how I identify myself. I identify myself as an artist because those are the things that I really do. It has nothing to do with making money. That's just what I do. So, what do you do in your spare time? I'd love to hear more about your hobbies and interests and get to know you a little better on a personal level. So tell me what you do. And as usual, eat your veggies. I have been eating nothing today. I've been just drinking water, and I haven't been hungry at all. I haven't felt deprived or anything. I've just been drinking tons and tons and tons of water. And sometimes I think that's the best solution when you're sick, is just to drink and let your body have a total break to work on other areas of your body, of your system. So eat your veggies, stay healthy, wash your hands a lot. Wash your hands. Keep those germs from spreading, and try to keep yourself virus-free. It's really hard to keep yourself completely virus-free because, if you have kids or if you go out into public ever, those things are lurking out there. So keep your immune system strong. Don't forget to wash your hands, and definitely don't forget to eat your veggies.